We love the difference.
We embrace
What makes us unique.
authentic.
Different.
We love the difference.
We love the difference.
We love the difference.
We have distinct strengths.
Assets
Prowess that complement about each other.
empower each other.
That makes us stronger.
Together.
We love the difference.
We love the difference.
Amar la diferencia.
우리는 다른 것을 사랑합니다.
Мы любим разные языки.
Nosotros amamos la diferencia. 我喜欢与众不同。
We are proud of who we are.
Our stories.
The things we can do.
The ideas we know.
The power we own.
We love the difference.
We love the difference. We love the difference. We love the difference.
Sergei Severin.
Nous aimons la différence.
私たちは個性を大切にしています。
احنا بنحب الاختلاف.
Nós amamos a diferença.
Nosotros amamos la diferencia.
Each of us is a powerful thread in this grand tapestry called diversity.
Diversity. Diversity.
And all our individual differences.
are what makes us beautiful.
Together.
It's time to celebrate.
It's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate.
It's time to celebrate.
It's time to celebrate our differences.
In the difference we can make in this world.
Live from the Newport Performing Arts Theater, brought to you by Stronghold Insurance and Fox Live. This is the Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 Coronation Night. Lezian, Armenia. Angelica Whitelaw, Australia. Almira Salakudinova, Azerbaijan. Loreline Vernier, Belgium. Paula Andrea Perez Garcia, Bolivia. Carolina Schuler, Brazil. Sotida Pokinte, Cambodia. Michelange Minkata, Cameroon. Jessica Chankino, Canada. Chao Chen, China. Alejandra Rodriguez, Colombia. Fiorella Cortez, Costa Rica. Eowana Constanza, Dominican Republic. Vidur Fauzi, Egypt. Heidi Loyer, France. Denise Nicole Ligpitan, Germany. Charlie Berbitz, Ghana. Sindal Abad, Guam. Zuliana Cruz, Guatemala. Oriane Cruz, Guyana. Zulipa, Honduras. Hasten Fong, Hong Kong. Mona Lisa Sona, India. Santi Yuliani, Indonesia. Noy Benartzi, Israel. Nicole Severo, Italy. Emily Shimizu, Japan. Nayeon Kim, Korea. Lixaya Saisenfu, Laos. Elena Remoir, Latvia. Maril van Reginger, Luxembourg. Sheye, Macau. Amanda Lee, Malaysia. Quincy Nigam, Mauritius. Daphne Fuerte, Mexico. Ashley Clenches, Namibia. Latisha Saka, Nepal. Caro Boonen, Netherlands. Chelsea Martin, New Zealand. Abidoin Abiedin, Nigeria. Emine Keremolu, North Cyprus. Cynthia Lam, Panama. Alexandra Murillo, Peru. Liza Castro, Philippines. Jacqueline Alves, Portugal. Ana Maria Cheritel, Romania. Uliana Mulina, Russia. Anna Dong Chu Chen, Singapore. Kaya Jokic, Slovenia. Malika Moon, South Africa. Cheyenne Houseman, Spain. Cheng Ting, Taiwan. Chunita Wangduna, Thailand. Henry, Vietnam. Please welcome your hosts for tonight, Miss Joey Meat King and Mr. Bobby Ginelli. 54 beautiful and inspiring women on stage, all vying for that crown that represents beauty and diversity. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm one of your hosts tonight. My name is Joey Mead King.
And I'm Bobby Tonelli, and tonight, this stage will present these awe-inspiring ladies as they dazzle us with their talent, charm, and intellect. Get ready for Miss Asia Pacific International 2019.
Also joining us is Sam YG, who's in charge of all the beauty pageant chaos. Sam, spill the tea. What's happening back there?
Joey and Bobby, the tension, the excitement is building up backstage, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the blow-by-blow of what's happening here at the back. But we are not going to waste any more time, because when we return, it is time to meet the top 25. You are watching Miss Asia Pacific International 2019.
Welcome back to Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 Coronation Night. It has been an eventful 2 weeks for our candidates, and you know, Bobby, they've gone through a lot of sleepless nights, but many memorable moments during this last few days.
I can imagine the resilience and determination it must take to handle so much pressure. In the course of these 2 weeks, the preliminary competitions took place that includes the national costume competition, swimsuit competition, and of course, the evening gown competition.
Now, these preliminary events were very crucial to our ladies. This is a road to the crown because the winners are automatically fast-tracked to the semifinals. So without further ado, taking the first 3 spots in our top 25 are the winners of the preliminary events, starting with Best in National Costume, Miss Germany! Costume, Miss Germany.
Joining her is the winner of the best swimsuit, Miss Romania. Best in swimsuit, Miss Romania.
Best in evening gown, Miss Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic. Congratulations, ladies. You can now relax.
Joining these three lovely ladies in our top 25 are the winners of a new award brought forth by the organization this year, the Continental Queens. Now, these awards were given to candidates who are dedicated to making a positive impact in their communities. Our candidates were asked to send videos showcasing their respective advocacies. They also showed how these connect to the organization's own advocacy promoting beauty in diversity.
That's right, and these videos were viewed and deliberated on by the members of the organization during the preliminary events. 5 Continental Queens, 1 for each continent, were awarded and also guaranteed an automatic slot in the semifinals as well.
Filling in 5 more slots in our top 25, here are our Continental Queens. Our first queen from Africa, Miss Cameroon.
The very popular Taha Benjelloun said, "Nature created differences, but man made them inequalities." Today's world has become even more difficult to live in, and it has made it difficult for everyone to act in one's way. Our individuality, uniqueness, and life experiences has molded us into fascinating beings we are, and because of that, I think an ideal society is one that promotes acceptance. We should challenge ourselves to delve into the deepest resources of our heart to build an atmosphere of tolerance, of acceptance, and compassion.
Miss Cameroon.
Next, our Continental Queen from the Americas is Miss Canada.
I think that there are many definitions for the ideal society. I think that personally, as an anthropology student and a strong feminist, I have learned that societies have corrupted in the face of diversity. A lot of people have had difficulties in the past dealing with differences, and I think that the ideal society celebrates the differences among people, regardless of your ethnicity, social class, sexual orientation, gender, religion, etc. I think that we are all unique and beautiful in our own way, and the ideal society celebrates diversity.
Continental Queen for Americas, Miss Canada.
Joining these queens, the Continental Queen from Asia, Miss Philippines.
I envision a society where an individual uniqueness is embraced and differences are respected rather than just tolerated. It is where human dignity is preserved for each and every one of us without any exception. Most importantly, an ideal society is one where diversity is considered as something beautiful, for this is what makes up our humanity.
Miss Philippines.
Next up, our Continental Queen is from Europe is Miss Belgium.
To me, an ideal society is a group of people who support each other. Sit down together, have a conversation, listen to each other. We may not always understand another political, cultural, or sexual opinion, but we must always respect each other. Don't look for the differences we have, look for the things that connect us. Because in the end, we all belong to one group, humans.
Our Continental Queen from Europe, Miss Belgium.
And completing the list of Continental Queen from Oceania is Miss New Zealand.
My ideal society is a society that can respect each and every individual. Because once we can do that, can we then accept the difference? And once we can accept the difference, can we then love the difference?
Miss New Zealand.
Let's give a round of applause for our Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 Continental Queens.
I can tell you, Joey, I can feel the tension rising. Woo! We will now be announcing the rest of the candidates who impressed our panel of judges during our closed-door preliminary judging event. Now, our results have been tabulated by the University of Perpetual Help System Delta and audited by Reyes Takadong and Company. So without further ado, let me call on Mr. Roman Felipe Reyes of Reyes Taganong and Company, our official auditor for the official results. Thank you, sir.
So joining our top 25 is, in no particular order, Miss Portugal!
Please welcome, as we say, hola to Miss Mexico.
Joining these ladies, please welcome Miss Malaysia!
Please welcome Miss Honduras.
Next to take her spot, please welcome Miss Italy!
Please welcome Miss Namibia.
Miss Peru!
Please welcome Miss Spain.
Miss Colombia!
Please welcome Miss Netherlands.
Miss Latvia!
Please welcome Miss Brazil.
Miss Nigeria!
Africa.
Welcome, Miss Australia!
And finally, Miss South Africa. Wow, Joey, that was intense. But you know, there's one more award we have to give out, and it's because of all of these people in the audience and watching right now. It is the People's Choice Award. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is the award that you voted for. Are you ready to hear the name? All right, we've tallied our
Yes, we've tallied out all the votes from all the official social media accounts and the websites to determine who you deemed is your favorite candidate. Our People's Choice Award will receive a complimentary stay at the beautiful Mandala Spa Resorts Villas in Boracay. So calling upon Mr. Roman Felipe Reyes of Reyes Tacontong and Company, our official auditor, for the results. Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner for the People's Choice goes to Miss Thailand.
Presenting the award for People's Choice, our CEO and President of Metro Estetica Skin and Wellness Center and Espicom Productions, Dr. Roda Espino, the Vice President of Alquiros Food Corporation, Ms. Jong Alquiros, the Managing Director of the Sala Group of Hotels and a partner of Zen Rooms, Mr. Jefferson Thomas.
Once again, here are your Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 Top 25.
Wow, Joey. I can feel the competition getting tougher and fiercer. Let's quickly check backstage and see how the ladies are doing. Sam, back to you.
Woo! Bobby, man, if you can just feel the heat here at backstage, it is getting intense, as you could tell. And we did announce, of course, some of the awards earlier on. Best in National Costume, Miss Germany, congratulations. Best in Swimsuit, Miss Romania. And Best in Evening Gown, Miss Dominican Republic. And I am standing beside your People's Choice Award, Miss Thailand. How does it feel to be the crowd favorite by far?
So very exciting and always on my mind. Be me, please.
Just be yourself, and you wanted it to be you.
Yeah.
And of course, now, do you think it's going to be an edge as you enter the top 25?
Yes, I'm so appreciate this one very much. It's so amazing.
You do feel happy. We can feel the energy. Now go do your thing. Congratulations once again. Your People's Choice Award, Miss Thailand. Of course, coming up, if you think it got hot, we're just about to turn the heat up even more. Coming up, our top 25 will heat up the stage in their swimsuits. All these and more as Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 Coronation Night returns.
You're still watching Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 Coronation Night. Now, before we move on to tonight's competition, let's take time to introduce our esteemed panel of judges.
That's right, Joey. The scores from our top 25 candidates are now back to zero. So their fate lies entirely in the hands of these distinguished judges.
Our first judge is the Consul General of Monaco to the Philippines, Ambassador Fortune Aleta Ledesma.
Our second judge is the current director and senior vice president of Stronghold Insurance Company, attorney Florentino Garces.
Our third judge is a love guru coaching people on love. She is the president and CEO of Train Station Singapore, Philippines, and Hong Kong. A round of applause for Miss Karel Magiliag Herrera.
Next is the cluster general manager of Marriott and Sheraton Hotel Manila and Courtyard by Marriott Iloilo, Mr. Bruce Winton.
Our fifth judge is the president of Teledatacom Philippines Inc., Ms. Tiffany Primlela Tan.
Next, he is the ambassador of the Republic of Chile to the Philippines, Ambassador Jose Miguel Capdevia Villarroel.
Our seventh judge is a model and a businesswoman, the current Miss Pan American International and our Miss Asia Pacific International 2017, Miss Franchelli Orques.
Our eighth judge is a multi-award winning industrial designer known for his unique designs. He has won awards from New York to Paris and is considered by many to be the global face of the Filipino design. Please welcome Mr. Kenneth Cobenpois.
Next is a businessman, a model, singer, and actor, Mr. Richard Yap.
Our 10th judge is a public servant in all her career, being a provincial lawmaker and now the incumbent local chief executive of Quirino Province's tourism capital of Tagtipunan. So, with pride and distinction, ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Mayor Nevros Kama Meneses.
Our 11th judge is the vice president of Alquiros Food Corporation who owns Gilligan's Island restaurant throughout the country, Ms. Joe Andrew Phillips Garcia Alquiros.
Next is the managing director of the Sale Group of Hotels and a partner of Zen Rooms, the biggest budget hotel chain in the Philippines and across Asia, Mr. Jefferson Tomas.
Our 13th judge is a pageant leader in Europe and multi-titled beauty queen of Holland, Miss Nani Verwe Nielen.
Completing our panel of judges is the CEO and president of Metro Aesthetic Skin and Wellness Center and SPCOM Productions, Doctor to the Queens, and the official doctor of the Miss Asia Pacific International candidates, Dr. Rhoda Espino.
Is where it gets really tough. If you think you guys are lucky, I think I'm the luckiest guy in the room right now because we are about to see, of course, on stage, your top 25, of course, candidates for Miss Asia Pacific International, strutting the stuff of swimsuit designer Sunny Boy Mindo. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, here are your Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 top 25 in their swimsuits.
Germany. Miss Germany is currently taking up a degree on international business management and can speak 4 languages, including Filipino. She was born and raised here in the Philippines for 16 years before she moved to Germany. Romania. Miss Romania has been modeling for 10 years and is ranked and posed in different countries around the world. She has a degree in management and dreams to have her own business someday. Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic is a model, child psychologist, and teacher assistant. She likes to teach catwalk to aspiring young girls. She has a twin brother, and her family is her most valuable treasure. Cameroon. Miss Cameroon has a degree in applied geography, works as a cosmetic brand ambassador. She's into singing, dancing, and playing the piano. Canada. Miss Canada is an anthropology student from Ontario. She enjoys working with youth groups like Girl Guides and public speaking about her advocacy and female empowerment among the youth. Philippines. Miss Philippines is into debates and extemporaneous speaking. She dreams to become a lawyer someday. Belgium. Miss Belgium is a nursing graduate but now works as an events manager. She loves horseback riding and weightlifting. New Zealand. Miss New Zealand is an sports enthusiast. She loves playing volleyball and she enjoys bungee jumping. Portugal. Miss Portugal likes modeling and hanging out with her friends. She loves teaching, and that's the reason why she's taking up an early childhood education. Mexico. Miss Mexico is an industrial engineer and a model. She loves spending time with her family and meeting new people. Malaysia. Miss Malaysia works as a fitness instructor and a fashion model. She's also an entrepreneur who just put up a brand for her own artworks. Honduras. Miss Honduras works as a Spanish teacher. She loves playing football and playing the guitar. Italy. Miss Italy is on her final year as an HRM student. She's into singing, dancing, playing the piano, and playing basketball. Namibia. Miss Namibia is a law student and she aspires to be a constitutional court judge. She once won a national poem writing competition, and a fun fact about her is that she is double-jointed. Peru. Miss Peru is business administration student who loves to travel. She dreams of exploring the world and knows all the different cultures in each country that she will visit. Spain. Miss Spain is a multilingual person who can speak 6 languages. Aside from being passionate about learning languages, she also loves scuba diving, roller skating, and training her own horses. Colombia. Miss Colombia dreams to become an award-winning actress. She loves dancing, horseback riding, and watching movies. Netherlands. Miss Netherlands is into dancing and playing drums and has won Dutch championships of playing drums. Latvia. Miss Latvia is a graduate of education course and can speak 3 languages. Her hobbies include dancing and traveling. She also has deep appreciation for arts and culture. Brazil. Miss Brazil loves to go to beaches and do some nature tripping. She also enjoys meditating. Nigeria. Miss Nigeria is currently taking up a degree in business administration in the US. She works as a banquet server on weekdays and a dance coach on weekends. She also loves cooking and dancing. Costa Rica. Miss Costa Rica has just finished her degree in psychology. She loves reading, going to beaches, and spending time with her family. Australia. Miss Australia is half Filipino, half Australian, and knows how to speak Tagalog and Kapampangan. She's currently studying and dreams to become a Juris Doctor someday. South Africa. Miss South Africa is a social entrepreneur, motivational speaker, and philanthropist. Thailand. Miss Thailand is a fan of beauty pageants. She just finished her degree in interior architecture. She believes that smiling is a powerful weapon in spreading happiness and peace.
Wow, these ladies really know how to own the stage. But Joey, I gotta take a moment. I'm sorry, this is not in the plan, but you look absolutely stunning tonight.
Thank you, Bobby. Thank
Beautiful.
you. Thank you. But yes, how gorgeous are our ladies. But aside from beauty and poise, a true beauty queen must possess a good heart and an awesome personality.
I couldn't agree more, Joey. I couldn't agree more. And this year, the ladies were fortunate to have spent a meaningful day with the lovely children of Sisters of Mary Girlstown. They were welcomed with much warmth and enthusiasm, so much so that most of our girls consider this visit the highlight of the pageant season.
But I think this video can better show how this inspiring day went. Let's all watch this.
that each and every one of you are remarkable in your own way. That your stories and your experiences are opportunities to become better versions of yourselves. That there is power in embracing your individuality and believing that you are beautiful and capable and that you are enough. And with that said, I hope everyone enjoys and I hope everyone learned something today. Thank you and good afternoon once again.
A round of applause for the Miss Asia Pacific International Organization for this year's successful and meaningful season.
From their multiple engagements in the metro to their visit to one of the country's hidden gems, the municipality of Nagtipunan, Quirino, it has indeed been a hectic schedule for our candidates.
That's for sure. Let's take a look at the exciting times the candidates had during their journey.
It's been amazing to be in the Philippines. It's my first time traveling so far, but it's been really a great experience. Filipinos are very nice, they're very heartwarming and welcoming.
So far, I've had a very positive experience with all of my pageant sisters. Everyone is beautiful, and hearing about their native countries, their languages, and their hobbies is a really great experience for me, and I hope to learn more about them as we approach the end of this pageant experience.
The pre-pageant experience was something very amazing because I was always asking myself, how will I handle pressure? How will I be under pressure? So today I got the proof that I can handle pressure and it makes me grown up well.
My experience with the Filipino food is of course amazing. You have the best food in the world for my opinion, and of course the mangoes and the turong are my absolute favorites.
My experience with the young girls from the Ogo school was amazing. I've never ever had the experience to be cheered by over 3,000 young girls who were looking up to us. It is a memory that I will cherish for the rest of my life.
One of my most memorable experiences were when we went to Quirino and we got to plant one of our own trees, and it was just a moment that I really took to myself, took a deep breath and was like, wow, I can't believe I'm actually standing here doing this with so many beautiful, empowering women from around the whole world.
My most memorable moment was in Quirino, where we got to go and serve and feed the children of that small province.
Now, guys, if you were impressed by the ladies in their swimsuits, let me tell you, you guys ain't seen nothing yet. Because right now, they're all backstage getting ready to strut their stuff in their gorgeous evening gowns. So be sure to stick around because we got all that and more as Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 returns.
Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are here to play some charades. We are team Go Get It and they are team The Divas. So essentially what this means is we'll have a team go first. We'll choose one person to go towards the bowl, pick out a clue, and then try and act it out to their team. So without further ado, shall we start?
Got it. So Filipinos have a game called Jack and Poy. It's the Filipino version of rock, paper, scissors. So now you choose if you would go first or last. If you're gonna go, okay. Sorry.
You should have said get another front stride. Feel the pressure. Height. Stars. Surprise. Clowns. Sunshine. Light. Bright. Cleaning. Washing. Can I? Oh, okay. Happiness. Joy. Oh goodness. Happiness. Dancing. Hyperactive. How many more minutes do I have? 10. Congratulations. So now it's the turn of the divas. So singing. Okay? I don't pass. Drinking. Yes. Singing. You can do this. Jumping up. Seeing, watching, sightseeing, looking. Yes, okay.
Team Divas win!
Follow us on Facebook, Miss Asia Pacific International.
And follow us on Instagram, Miss Asia Pacific INTL. Love the difference.
You're still watching Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 live from Newport Performing Arts Theater, Resorts World Manila. Now, before we proceed, let me take this time to acknowledge the respected people behind Miss Asia Pacific International.
That's right. It's a daunting task to take over 5 decades worth of pageant tradition. But if there's anyone who can do this, it's these good men and exceptional women. Ladies and gentlemen, the Miss Asia Pacific International Board of Directors.
We have with us the Corporate Secretary, Attorney Edward Castañeda. Mr. Rani Hoflina. And the Director, Mr. Jefferson Tan.
We also have the chairman of the board, Mr. Joseph Tan, and the very beautiful and able president of Miss Asia Pacific International, Miss Jacqueline Tances.
Thank you to our board of directors for delighting us with your company and your congratulations.
Now, Bobby, coming up is definitely one of my most favorite parts of any pageant. It's our girls' time to shine, wearing wonderfully made designer pieces which they bought all the way from their respective countries.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 Top 25, slaying it in their breathtaking evening gowns.
She likes teaching fellow Filipinos and other nationalities who are based in Germany to speak their national language. This is to give them better opportunities as they stay in Germany. Romania. Miss Romania plans to put up a foundation that seeks to help poor people in their country. For her, access to quality education is a ticket for better future. Dominican Republic. Miss Dominican Republic loves children. That's why she chose to work for a foundation that organizes outreach programs for the less fortunate kids in their country. Cameroon. Miss Cameroon supports organizations that advocate acceptance and inclusivity regardless of our skin color. She even helped to put up a pageant for being albinos in their country to make people realize that you can be beautiful no matter what type of skin you possess. Canada. Miss Canada is an ambassador of mental health for the youth and Parents Association of Marca, a non-profit organization in her town. She is also a vocal advocate of female empowerment among the youth. Philippines. Miss Philippines is an aspiring lawyer who is motivated to bring justice for the marginalized sector of our country. She would like to focus on the rights of indigenous people who take care of our natural and cultural heritage. Belgium. Miss Belgium's motto in life is be brave, be you, something that she teaches whenever she would go to schools for her anti-bullying campaign. New Zealand. Miss New Zealand loves being involved in charity fundraising programs. Her main advocacy is education for the poor children of New Zealand and the Philippines. Portugal. Miss Portugal is committed to the Red Cross Youth Program, which educates the community towards social transformation. Mexico. Miss Mexico works for I Am Beautiful Foundation, a group that helps women with cancer. They give financial support as well as makeup classes to boost the patient's self-esteem. Malaysia. Miss Malaysia is an advocate of environmental conservation. She has been conducting social community events to spread awareness against single-use plastic. Honduras. Miss Honduras went through a hard time when she moved to the US when she was 19. But through her determination, she was able to enter college, not letting language barriers to be a hindrance in reaching her dreams. Italy. Miss Italy is a vocal advocate of perseverance to commit success. She's always believed that determination and accepting mistakes is the main weapon to fight hardships and struggles in life. Namibia. Miss Namibia is into helping women and children in their country. She would join activities such as fundraisings to provide for their beneficiaries. Peru. Miss Peru is working in an organization that takes care of the environment and helps poor children by giving them English classes. She wants the kids in her community to have equal opportunities. Spain. Miss Spain's favorite place is the island of Curacao because this was the last place she traveled with her grandfather. Colombia. Miss Colombia is an advocate of sports for the less fortunate children. She has a project called A Sport for a Dream Foundation for less privileged children in Colombia. It gives children access to free trainings of various sports programs. Netherlands. Miss Netherlands advocates women empowerment. She participates in anti-discrimination campaigns and wishes to eradicate harassment to women in her country. Latvia. Miss Latvia joined the pageant to gain new experience. She is grateful to represent her country. Brazil. Miss Brazil works in a hospital and loves to help everyone that she can. For her, the biggest victory in life is the experience you get each day. Nigeria. Miss Nigeria is currently taking up a degree in business administration. She works as a banquet server on weekdays and a dance coach on weekends. She believes that education is a very important tool to reach her dreams. That's why she's a proud working student. Costa Rica. Miss Costa Rica works for a foundation that helps children from different walks of life. She is a psychologist by profession and she provides free psychological therapy. Australia. Miss Australia was born and raised in a multicultural household by her Filipino mother and Scottish father. That is the reason why at a young age, she was taught to embrace diversity and be welcoming to every individual, regardless of race, gender, and economic status. South Africa. Miss South Africa describes herself as God's ambassador. She's an advocate of education for talented children in her country. Thailand. Miss Thailand is a believer that smiling is a pretty universal indicator of happiness among humans, and smiling also changes how you view the world.
evening gowns.
And now, Joey, we face another tense moment of tonight's program as we announce our top 10. Who do you think gets to continue their journey all the way to the crown? Who do you guys think it'll be?
The atmosphere is truly thick with tension and excitement. Let's not delay this any further. Our results have been tabulated by the University of Perpetual Help and System Delta and audited by Reyes, Tacontong and Company. I would like to call on Mr. Roman Felipe Reyes for the results. But before he comes up on here, I want to know, what countries are you shouting? Over here.
Wow!
Canada. Over there. Australia.
The excitement in this room, Joey, is unbelievable.
I love it. I love it. Over there. Look at all the fans.
Look at this. We've got one guy there with the Mexico flag. Yes. Hola, senor.
Australia over here. Canada over here. Fans for Belgium over here. For the Philippines. Just checking.
You know, Joey, I gotta say this for a second here. You know, I've been to Manila a few times, and I've heard of the patriotism and the excitement from the Filipino crowd, but this blows my mind.
If you're gonna have a beauty pageant, you gotta have it here. Philippines is the place. We love our beauty pageant.
You know, Joey, I gotta ask you a question here for a moment, because you've had a very illustrious career as a supermodel here. I'm gonna call you supermodel from around the region here as well. What is it like to be on stage at a moment like this?
Exciting! I love feeling everyone's energy, everyone's excitement. It is an honor to be on stage. I love it. And I always get really excited calling out all the names. It's my most favorite part.
Oh, wow.
I live for it.
Wow, the crowd is just continuing to go. Girls, how do you feel back there? Are you guys excited? Yes.
Don't they look amazing tonight?
They do. You know what, Joey? Hold on a second. I'm gonna go and just move back
You
here.
go do that, Bobby.
And say hello to these girls. Say hello.
Hello.
Say hello.
Buonasera. Hello. Mabuhay, Philippines. Hola, Philippines. Hola, Filipinas. Mabuhay. Привет. Hello. Hola.
Hello, and I love my family.
Mabuhay, Philippines. Sawadika.
And I'm gonna come back here because I can't let these ladies up here not get a hello in.
Good job, Bobby.
Mabuhay, Philippines. Mabuhay, Philippines. Mabuhay, Philippines.
Hello to my family and friends. Mga kababayan!
Mahal kita. When we come back, we'll have for you our final 10 right here on Miss Asia Pacific International 2019. Welcome back to Miss Asia Pacific International 2019. Right now, I'd like to call on Mr. Roman Felipe Reyes for the results.
Hello, sir.
Top 10.
All right. Are you all ready?
Are you ready?
In my hand are the names of the ladies whose dreams of wearing the crown tonight might come true in no particular order. First on the list is Miss Portugal.
Next is Miss Romania!
Next, we have Miss Belgium.
Next we have Miss Peru!
Next we have Miss Spain.
Joining our ladies, welcome Miss Costa Rica!
Next we have Miss Canada.
Show some love for Miss Thailand!
Please welcome Miss Brazil. This is tension right here, Joey.
It's tense. And our final lady who takes top spot is Miss Dominican Republic! Congratulations to our 10 semi-finalists. All of you are still in the running to be the new Miss Asia Pacific International.
My. You know, I am just speechless. It is super exciting. Even the ladies backstage are super excited. We are getting closer and closer to crowning a brand new queen. But coming up, our 10 or top 10 finalists will face the judges in a nerve-wracking question and answer portion. All that's coming up as Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 returns.
I'm Sharif Arif Muhammad Omar Akil. Sorry. Good morning. Magandang umaga. Maayong buntag. Mapia-mapita. Maayong aga. Manisan ako. Manisan kabon. Sa kitaw langon. Na manisan among kanudan. Sa sengakuan niya. Sa kanulangon. Langon no walaga. I've always wanted to become a fashion model, and my favorite runway model is Adriana Lima.
Ultimate Adriana pose is all about the eyes. I kind of tilt my head down like this, and then I look up like that with the eyes.
Nangunguha ako ng palay sa basakan. So, kasama na doon yung pagtatahip katulad nito. So, kailangan mong tanggalin yung mga palay at itira yung bigas katulad nito. Kailangan, enjoy mo lang. I would like to show you guys that this one is called tahong. So, in Maguindanaon, it's dudutan. The next one is called talaba. So beware of the sharp edges of this kasi nakakasugat siya. So the third one, this one is tulya. Okay, so the last one is kuhol. In English, it's snail.
Naging close kami gid kani ina ko Lucas kasi sobra ikinalimunin sa laki, manas kaninda ni niyanin advice sa laki taman sa guna na kadsabar. Big sabihin tigina adong bunggay ang makuan kay kahandan ka.
Parang ang pastil, ginagawa kasi siya, yung parang on the go na, hindi mo na kailangan mag-effort na magluto pa ng ulam. Ganito yung magiging itsura niya. Ito, nadaanan na ng apoy. Ito, wala pa. So ito, smooth na siya. Para hindi dumikit yung ating kanin. Next one is this. Tapos kukuha ka ng ulam, ilalagay mo dito sa, yung iba sa gitna, pero ako ilalagay ko siya dito sa gilid. Kasi ito yung turo ng lola ko. Gusto ko ng isang taong magta-try nito. Ay, halika dito. Gusto mong i-try? Masarap to. Halika. Uunahan na kita, ha? Anong say mo? Masarap ba? Bibili ka? I really like the line, beauty and diversity. For me, diversity immediately implies more than one. And so it doesn't focus on individual beauty. It's about the inspiration we can get from our differences and the difference it can make in this world.
Pacific International 2019, and we have come to one of the highlights of every pageant, the question and answer portion. A beauty queen must be a role model inside and out, so at this time, we'll have our judges evaluate 10 semifinalists based on their viewpoints and intellect. Ladies, I hope you are ready. When I call you, please come to pick a question. You'll be given 30 seconds to answer. If an interpreter is required, the clock stops during the translation. Your time is up once you hear this sound. All right. Ladies, are you ready? Let's begin with Miss Portugal. Now, Miss Portugal, please pick a question. Feel free to adjust your mic as well.
Yeah.
Miss Portugal, your question is, why did you choose to participate in Miss Asia Pacific International?
Thank you for the question. I chose to participate in Miss Asia Pacific International because I believe in their theme, love the difference and acceptance, because I think as human beings, we have the strength, the power, and the duty to rise up human beings and be one. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Portugal. Beautiful answer. Thank you so much. Next, may I invite Miss Romania. Miss Romania, can you please choose a question? Okay, Miss Romania, for you, what is the single most important diversity issue today we should all address and why?
I think the most diversity issue is discrimination, because this leads to violence, hate, and exclusion. And this affects our life in a very personal way. It's very sad because nowadays, with so many information and this globalization, there are some people that are still ignorant to other people that are different.
Thank you so much, Miss Romania. Thank you. Next, please welcome Miss Belgium. Miss Belgium, can you please choose a question? If the children of our future, what is the most important thing you will teach them to have a better society?
Well, this is actually a question very close to my personal advocacy. My anti-bullying campaign, my Be Brave, Be You campaign. So I would suggest to do school tours, especially we as beauty queens, because the children are our future and we must relate to them because of one love, and we must spread everything. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Belgium. Next, I would like to invite up Miss Peru. Miss Peru, can you please choose a question? Also, may I ask, will you need an interpreter?
Yes.
Okay. Please adjust the microphone to yourselves. What is the best lesson you've learned as a Miss Asia Pacific International candidate?
Como participante de este concurso, Miss Asia Pacífico Internacional, ¿cuál fue la mejor lección que usted ha aprendido hasta aquí?
Mabuhay Philippines. Yo creo que lo que he aprendido estando en este concurso es que todos somos iguales.
I believe that the best lesson I've learned so far is that we are all equals.
No importa el lugar de donde venimos ni la cultura que tenemos, todos somos humanos.
It doesn't matter where we come from or where we do, we are all humans.
Y eso es lo que he aprendido en este concurso, porque este concurso está dirigido a amarnos tal como somos, siendo diferentes. Thank you.
This is what I have learned in this pageant so far, because this pageant tells us that we should love ourselves as we are, since we are all equals.
Thank you, Ms. Peru. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. And now finally, I'd like to invite up Miss Spain. Ms. Spain, can you please choose a question? Will you need a translator? No. Your question is, what is one thing that people would not know about you just by looking at you?
So one thing you would not know by looking at me is that I speak 6 different languages. Thank you.
Can you tell us what languages?
I speak English, Spanish, Dutch, French, German, and a little bit of Swedish.
Thank you so much, Miss Spain. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 5 down, 5 to go. The question and answer portion continues when Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 Coronation Night returns.
You are still watching the coronation night of Miss Asia Pacific International 2019. 5 candidates have already shown that they are more than just a pretty face. So let's see if the second half can prove this as well. Next up, I would like to call on Miss Costa Rica. Pick a question, Miss Costa Rica. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you need an interpreter?
Yes, please.
All right. What qualities do you think a Miss Asia Pacific International should possess?
¿Cuál calidad piensa usted que la reina Miss Asia Pacífico deberá tener?
Bueno, buenas noches, filipinos. Okay.
Good evening, Philippines.
¿Me podía repetir la pregunta? Es que no escuché.
¿Qué calidad piensa usted que debe tener la reina Miss Asia Pacífico?
Bueno, una reina debería de tener amor propio, amor hacia los demás y por supuesto siempre ser única y poder resaltarlo a las personas y a la sociedad.
I think that a beauty queen, Miss Asia Pacifico, should have self-love, love herself, love the others and accept the others, because that's the way that we will demonstrate what this pageant is all about.
Y entre más sea amorosa a las personas, creo que la sociedad te va a ver en eso.
I believe that demonstrating love to the others, we are going to be able to contribute to a better society.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Costa Rica. Next, calling on Miss Canada. You can adjust your mic. Pick your question, Miss Canada. Miss Canada, if you had one message to the world, what would it be?
Thank you. As a Canadian, I am blessed with the opportunity to live along a diversity of people, so I'm able to learn how to love the difference. If I had one message to tell to the world, I would really tell them to embrace our diversity, because we should love our diversity, because this is what makes us unique and special in our own way. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Canada. Calling on now Miss Thailand. Hi, Miss Thailand. Pick your question. Miss Thailand, if you could be anyone else besides yourself, who would you be and why?
I will be my mother. As a feminism, I think we should appreciate ourselves and love ourselves as a feminines. And I would like to empower the feminists that everyone being beautiful by yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Thailand. Calling on next, Miss Brazil. Hi, Miss Brazil. Please, move the mic to your comfort. Grab a question. Miss Brazil, do you need a translator?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
What do you think is the most pressing problem facing society today?
O que você acha que é o maior problema afetando a sociedade hoje?
Boa noite, Filipinas. Boa noite a todos aqui presentes e aos que não estão aqui presentes.
Good evening, Philippines. Good evening, everyone who is present here today and everyone watching at home.
O problema que mais afeta a todos hoje em dia o nosso mundo é a falta de respeito.
The most pressing problem affecting society nowadays is the lack of respect.
A partir do momento que todos entenderem que somos iguais, independente de sua opção sexual, de religião, de cor, de cultura, o mundo será muito melhor.
As soon as everybody understands that people are all equal, all have the same rights, regardless of their sexual orientation, social economic status, or gender, and religion, society will become a better place to live in.
O que esperamos é que todos ainda aprendam essa lição para que a gente possa então viver em união. Muito obrigada.
We hope that everybody takes that lesson, so we will be able to live in a better place. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Miss Brazil. Calling on our last beauty queen. Please welcome Miss Dominican Republic. Hello. Please grab your question. Will you need a translator?
No.
Okay. In your opinion, what do you think is the most important part of this entire competition?
Mabuhay, Philippines. In my opinion, the most important part about this competition is empowering ourselves, all the girls and all the candidates, empowering ourselves one another. And that's what made me believe more in myself and also learning to love all my older sister, queen sister, because they also queens as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Miss Dominican Republic. That was lovely. Thank you. Congratulations, ladies. A job well done. It is not easy it's not an easy task to stand and speak in front of a large audience, but all of you have done wonderfully in flying colors. Now, when we return, our top 10 will become top 5 as we announce the finalists right here at Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 Coronation Night.
This is a coronation night of Miss Asia Pacific International 2019. We are backstage, a little chit-chat, a lot of chit-chat, if you will, going on about who they think is going to be crowned the next queen. So let's ask you guys, in your opinion, who you think is going to be crowned the next queen?
Well, I think Dominican Republic.
Oh, Miss Singapore, who do you think is going to bag the crown tonight?
In my opinion, I think Canada is a strong candidate.
What makes you think it's going to be Canada?
She's good in the Q&A.
She answered pretty well for you. Miss Australia, who is your bet for tonight?
Hello, Sam. Well, my bet, it might sound cliche, but I think each of the women on the stage tonight have an equal chance at winning and would be a great ambassador for Miss Asia Pacific International 2019.
but I'm going to twist it a little bit, and I'm going to need a name. I'm going to need a country at least from you. Who do you think is going to bag the crown for tonight?
Oh, but I'm friends with them all. Let's say I'll go with Miss Belgium. I love you, sis.
Friendship over. I'm just kidding. Joey and Bobby, what's happening at the main stage?
All right, Sam. Well, once again, welcome back to the Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 Grand Coronation Night. Once again, we have come down to another tense moment as we further trim our candidates from 10 to 5.
Now, with any competition, there will be winners, but ladies, I want to congratulate you for reaching this far. Already, you have made all your countries very, very proud.
Good luck to everyone. Here to hand us the official results is the chairman of Reyes Takandong and Company, Mr. Roman Felipe Reyes.
Hello, sir.
Okay, our results have been tabulated, and in no particular order. Joey, our first lady is...
Our first lady to hit top 5 is Miss Brazil!
Next we have Miss Spain.
Joining top 5, please welcome Miss Costa Rica!
We're down to the final 2, Joey. Joining these beautiful ladies on stage, please welcome Miss Dominican Republic.
And taking that 5th spot goes to Miss
Wow, Joey, wow. A round of applause to our final 5 candidates who are still vying for the title of Miss Asia Pacific International 2019. Let's also give a round of applause to the rest of our ladies tonight. Thank you so much, candidates.
Congratulations once again to our remaining 5. They will be going underneath the final Q&A round to prove that they are worthy of that crown.
We will still be asking everyone the same question. Each of them will have 30 seconds to answer. The other candidates waiting for their turn will be wearing noise-canceling headsets, so we're sure they will not hear anything. Joey, this is intense.
So intense tonight.
The same question, 30 seconds, noise-canceling headsets for those so they cannot hear the answer each of them will give.
As you can see, their headsets are in place.
They are. Okay. All right. Everyone's ready? Let's first bring up Miss Brazil. I think our judges are really coming up with some very difficult questions, Joey.
Just checking on their question. Thank you so much, Mr. Reyes. Okay.
Joey, would you like to do the honors?
Okay. So, the question is, should you win Miss Asia Pacific International, what legacy would you want to establish and leave behind?
Se você ganhar este concurso Miss Ásia Pacífico Internacional, que legado você quer deixar?
O lema do concurso é diferença, é o amor contra a diferença. Então, para ser a Miss Ásia Pacífico, você tem que levantar essa bandeira sempre, de lutar contra a diferença, de lutar contra a desigualdade.
Love the difference is the theme of this pageant. So to be a Miss Asia Pacific International, we need to raise this flag and fight against discrimination and inequality.
Então eu pretendo continuar o legado das nossas outras grandes rainhas e continuar essa história ainda mais forte, levantando a nossa bandeira.
So I intend to continue and carry on the legacy of the past beauty queens and raise this flag, making this theme even stronger for this legacy to be spread all over.
Muito obrigada.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Miss Brazil. Next, do we like to invite up Miss Spain? Miss Spain, should you win Miss Asia Pacific International, what legacy would you want to establish and leave behind?
Good evening, everyone. I believe with my positive outlook in life, I can guide the next generation to love themselves more and to believe that perfection isn't everything, because at the end of the day, we are unique in our own way, and that's okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Spain. Thank you very much.
Next, we'd like to call on Miss Costa Rica. Should you win Miss Asia Pacific International, what legacy would you want to establish and leave behind?
Si usted ganar esta competición, este concurso Miss Asia Pacífico Internacional, ¿qué legado quiere usted dejar?
Bueno, buenas noches. Mi legado sería dejar el amor a esa sociedad.
The legacy that I want to leave behind is love to the society.
Ya que todos somos iguales.
Since we are all equals.
Y sobre todo, que la gente, y con una sonrisa siempre dejar que las personas crean en uno, porque es importante saber que el amor hace la sociedad mucho mejor.
And more importantly, with a smile in my face, I want to be able to tell the world that with love, we can always live in a better place.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Next, we'd like to invite up Miss Dominican Republic. Your question is, should you win Miss Asia Pacific International, what legacy would you want to establish and leave behind?
Good evening, everyone. If I was to win the crown of Miss Asia Pacific, the legacy I want to give to everybody is that we should love one another, but most important, we should love children, because they are the future of our world, and we should empower them to grow with happiness, love, and respect, so they can grow to be adults that love the difference.
Thank you.
And now we'd like to call on Miss Canada. Miss Canada, should you win Miss Asia Pacific International, what legacy would you want to establish and leave behind?
I am an advocate for mental health and suicide prevention awareness among the youth, and this is important to me because I have lost someone to suicide. This applies to diversity because there are various cultures who react to mental health differently. Therefore, I would use my platform for something bigger than myself and raise awareness to mental health, and I would always do so with a smile. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, of course our candidates have done their part. Now it is all up to the judges. Their fates now, of course, lie upon their scores, their answers, which are going to be tabulated in just a few moments. And we're going to find out who will be crowned the Miss Asia Pacific International 2019. Also, when we return, our reigning Miss Asia Pacific International bids a bittersweet farewell and a last look at the top 5 candidates before they are crowned. You are still watching Miss Asia Pacific International 2019.
Coronation Night. Our reigning queen and the organization have been busy in promoting appreciation for all inclusion and all types of diversity.
Now her reign may be almost over, but her contributions and legacy will surely remain. Ladies and gentlemen, for her final walk, please welcome Miss Asia Pacific International 2018 from the Philippines, Miss Sharifa Arif Mohammed Omar Akil.
Joining pageants was never a part of my plan until one day I realized God wanted me to learn one thing, and that is to never give up on my dreams. After I was crowned Mutianang Pilipinas 2018, I faced the biggest battle of my life, that was to represent my country, the Philippines, to an international competition. Since I don't have enough preparations for my international pageant, all I have with me was that very dream I used to dream years ago. I hold on, I work hard, and I made it. I still can't believe that I was able to handle all the things that confronted me. Since the first day of my journey, all I ask is that God may guide and bless me with strength and wisdom, for I need those to carry the pressures in every day. And God was really good, I made it through. Thank you, Miss Asia Pacific International, for opening your doors to women like me who came from nothing, such a mountaineer girl like me. It indeed changed me from someone to somebody. Thank you for making my childhood dream a reality. To all the people who have stood by me throughout this journey, I am forever grateful for all the love and support you have given me. I may not thank each one of you, but deep in my heart, you know who you are. You indeed played a big part on this entire journey of mine. Miss Asia Pacific International, this I promise you, I will always hold you dear in my heart, and I will always uphold your mission. Our mission of promoting beauty and diversity. Love, your Miss Asia Pacific International 2018 Golden Queen, Sharifa Mangatong Arif Mohammed Omar Akil. Thank you.
What a lovely reign, fit for a lovely queen. Thank you, Sharifa, and good luck to all your future endeavors.
They have come through challenges with grace and poise. Now they made it to this point. Once again, here are the Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 Top 5.
One of these ladies is moments away from earning the much coveted title of Miss Asia Pacific International. Who will make her country proud by winning the crown? Let's all find out when the Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 Coronation Night returns. This is Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 Coronation Night. We are just a few moments away from crowning our newest queen. Who do you think will take home the crown, ladies and gentlemen?
I gotta tell you, Joey, the whirlwind of challenges and tests in these past 2 weeks all leads down to this moment. We now have the results from our official tabulator, the University Perpetual Help System Delta, and audited by Reyes Takandong and Company. Let's call up on stage Mr. Roman Felipe Reyes, the chairman of Reyes Takandong and Company.
Are you guys ready? Ladies, are you ready? After all the hard work and dedication, now is the moment of truth. We begin with the fourth runner-up. The Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 fourth runner-up is
Miss Costa Rica.
Presenting the award are the General Manager of Miss Asia Pacific International, Miss Essa Santos, Mayor Neva Rose Meneses, and Ambassador Jose Miguel Capdevila Villaruel.
Congratulations, Miss Costa Rica. Joining her on stage as the Miss Asia Pacific International third runner-up is Miss Brazil.
Presenting the award are Ambassador Fortune Aleta Ledesma and Miss Karel Magaliat Herrera. Gomez.
Congratulations, Miss Brazil. Only 3 ladies remain. This year's Miss Asia Pacific International second runner-up is... Second runner-up is Miss Canada.
Presenting the award are Miss Tiffany Primaliatan, Miss Nani Verde Nilin, and Attorney Florentino Garces.
Congratulations, ladies. This is it. Our 2 ladies who will be achieving their dreams of wearing a crown tonight. Ladies, can we ask you to please come forward and take the center stage?
I'll be announcing first the Miss Asia Pacific International 2019, which automatically means that the remaining candidate is the first runner-up. If for any reason that the reigning Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 cannot fulfill her duties, first runner-up shall take over. Now we've come to the moment you've all been waiting for, ladies. Your entire journey leads to this moment. Are you ready? And Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 is... Dominican Republic. Congratulations, ladies.
Presenting the award for the first runner-up are Miss Francieli Oriquez, Mr. Kenneth Copenque, and Mr. Richard Yap. And handing over the crown to our Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 is 2018 Queen Sharifa Arif Mohammed Omar Akil, together with Miss Jacqueline Tan Science and Mr. Bruce Winton.
Once again, congratulations to Miss Spain. You're our Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 winner. We wish you a successful year ahead as you carry the legacy of this organization.
In behalf of the Miss Asia Pacific International Organization, we want to thank our panel of judges. Thank you so much. Our sponsors, our national directors, and all of the candidates who made this year such a success.
And on behalf of my co-host, we bid you good night from Manila, Philippines, and we look forward to seeing you all again next year. This has been Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 Coronation Night.
From the Asian nations, crossing through Pacific shores, we are here to celebrate the power of beauty and diversity, achieving our highest potential, giving our best to the fore, epitome of strong and